Well, hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere, but you came to my channel. For that, I'm always extremely grateful. Thank you so much. I am going to do a Cancer love prediction reading for November 28th through December 4th. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your read, it's not your read. Please don't try to make it your read. In addition, please know this energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. If you enjoy my read, or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I would be most humbled, honored. I'm always very grateful if you decide to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's see what's going on with my emotional, nurturing, loving, kind, sweet, generous, fun Cancers. Show me, spirit guides, what's going on with my loving Cancers. Show me, spirit guides, what's going on with my emotional, loving Cancers. Show me, spirit guides. Let's see what you got going on, Cancers. Let's see. I've got the High Priestess. Oof, I've got the Tower. I've got the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, Cancer. I've got the Seven of Wands. And I've got the Queen of Wands. Well, this is a very, very apparent reading for me, for you. Ooh. Whomever I'm reading for is definitely a woman. It's definitely a woman. Definitely a woman. Cancer. Cancer. Who is this person that took you for granted? They took you for granted. All of the loving you gave them, all the generosity, all of the kindness, all of the goodness that you were there for them. And they took you for granted because they were messing around with someone else. This is the other woman. This is the mistress right here. The High Priestess card for me represents, it's leading your reading. This is all about you finding out about a relationship you never knew someone had. And what's interesting is that, they thought you were just going to keep doing what you do. But instead, I see is anger here. You stopped this. You ended this relationship. You stopped it because the Tower is here. The Tower means a sudden stop. You found out about this other woman here. They really didn't want this woman. They were playing, but it doesn't matter because you're not playing with them. Because this other woman here, this mistress, this vamp, this itch, whatever. This other woman, she's really not about anything either. But anyway, people do things just because they think they can get away with them. But you found out about it because here you are as a Tower. The Tower card is here, and the Tower card means you suddenly ended this bullish, this mess that was going on. You ended it because you know what? They thought that you were, because you're so kind and generous and loving, they thought you were going to put up with this. They never thought that you would leave them. You would end this relationship like that. But you did. And what happened, though, when you ended this relationship, the Ten of Pentacles is in the middle of this reading. There's a couple of things. They tried to end the relationship with the other woman, but I think you said, nope, I'm done with you too. I really do. Because this Tower here means that this relationship with this other woman also came to an end. But it's too late now because you're like, all this time you've been hurting me and I've been taking care of you. And here's this Ten of Pentacles. Sorry, these cards. The Ten of Pentacles is at the middle of your reading. The Ten of Pentacles is all about your home. You had a home. You had a life with them. You had built a home with them. And they took it for granted. And they took it for granted. How do you come back from something like that? Because this ended too. This happy home, happy wife, happy husband, happy money. I mean, kids, the whole nine yards. You guys checked each other's boxes, and they went and effed around, and now they're messing around with somebody else. Now they want to let them go, but it's too late now. And here's the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is my card that you are not listening to a gosh darn thing that they say to you. You have you are in your emotions. You are very, very defensive about this. You don't want to hear it. You basically are saying, I don't want to hear what you have to say. I've made my decision and I'm moving. I'm going on. I made my decision. I'm going on. Now, the reason I say you are this is about a woman. This Queen of Wands is my marriage card for me. Queen of Wands is, she's a very, not saying that you are a Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands can be a fire sign, but for this, you have the embodiment. You have the traits of a Queen of Wands, because you quickly ended this. Queen of Wands don't take no mess. Queen of Wands does not take mess. So whomever I'm reading for, you could have fire in your chart, because this Queen of Wands here, this Queen of Wands said, I'm not putting up with any more mess. I'm not putting up with this mess, especially when you know what you've been doing and you've been kind and good-hearted and sweet. And you could have either been married to this person, or you also just could have been in a long-term relationship with them, that you lived with them and it could have felt like marriage. But if I want to know what the spirit guides are going to say, continue to say about this situation. If you could sit back, relax, and let me see. I'm going to clarify this read just to see what the Queen of Wands, to see what the spirit guides want to say about this reading and this relationship. Let's see. Why is the High Priestess here? Show me, spirit guides. Why is the High Priestess here? Show me, spirit guides. Why is the High Priestess here for my Cancers? Show me. Five of Wands, you doggone right. This was nothing but fights. This is straight up fights. They didn't even understand. They never saw this side of you, because you came out big time with this. You're just like, really? You really gonna do this? You gonna break up our happy home? They broke up your happy home over this vamp. So let's see why the Tower card is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Tower card here? Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Tower card here? Oh, I have the Strength card. The Strength card. The Strength card is all about trying to pull someone in. And when I say pull someone in, you tried. Because I don't think this is the first time that this has happened. I don't think this is the first time. And the Strength card can be a Leo person, but it can be anyone. It can be anyone. This is a general read, but the Strength card can be Leo. But here's what you tried. You were very kind, very generous to them. You knew that they could do things like this. You understood. I don't think this is their first time cheating. I don't think this is the first time, but this is their last time. Because the Strength card says, you tried. You tried to pull them in. They were wild. You tried to pull them in. You tried to be kind, generous, nurturing, loving. And they took it for granted. And what you did is you said, bye-bye, no longer. I've had enough. You've just had enough. So that's why I see why the Ten of Pentacles is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Show me. Oh, I have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is all about being envious, jealousy. And I do believe that you could have been like that with them, but only because they made you. And I walk lightly on that, because people can't make you do things. But when people continue to walk on you or hurt you, or when people continue not to be faithful to you, you tend to hold on to them, for dear life. You hold on to them, even becoming somewhat needy when it comes to them. Because you were envious and jealous about them. You were very envious because you had tried. You had tried to pull them back in. This is not the first infidelity, and you had tried. So your attitude and energy had changed because you were possessive and jealous of them. But here's this Ten of Pentacles. And you also were possessive and jealous of your family. You watched over your family, and you tried to get them to understand. You really did. You tried to get them to understand. So you were possessive, you were jealous, because you wanted to keep your family together, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So let's see why the Seven of Wands is here. Show me, spirit guides. Oh, Four of Swords. This is all about letting them go. Four of Swords is a card. It's about contemplation, because you're taking your time, though. Even though you impulsively let them go, you quickly say goodbye to them, but you're still contemplating. You're taking this time out, and what it is that with the Seven of Wands and the Four of Swords, you're taking the time out. You're relaxing. You're getting your thoughts together, but I think you're gathering your thoughts to make sure that you're making the right moves to leave their behinds alone. I think no more for this relationship. We're gonna see, but here's the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands, like I said, is you're being very forthright. You don't want to hear from them. You don't want to talk to them. Why? It does not matter. You got your butt on your shoulders. You are in your feels because you've had enough of this bull. You've had enough of it. So let's see why this Queen of Wands is here. Show me, Spirit guides. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Well, I have the Wheel of Fortune. I spoke maybe too soon. Now, I don't know because the Wheel of Fortune, and I'm going to say this, the Wheel of Fortune also means karma. The Wheel of Fortune means karma. And I do believe that they are going to get their karma because what you do comes back to you. And I think with this Queen of Wands and this Wheel of Fortune, this is a fated relationship. This was a destined to relationship. Now I always say when I see the wheel, you needed to learn a lesson. So it could have been karmic as well. But I also think that whatever you put out, it comes back to you. Let's start at the end, at the beginning. The high priest. This is someone, this vamp, this whoever. I just feel like it's not even worth. And I hate to say this, but why? They knew. And this is not the first time. This is infidelity. This is the other woman. This is the mistress. And there's been fights about this woman. There's been fights about this woman. She's not the first woman, but this is a woman that there have been fights about. And here's a Tower card because you know what? I do believe you may have given them an ultimatum and told them to leave, but they did not. Now they want to leave because they didn't think you were going to go anywhere. Here's this Tower, though. You ended it. And here's the Strength card because you had put a lot of time into this relationship. You had tried to bring them in from the wild, they were a little bit wild, untamed. You knew that. You knew that. You knew that. And here's the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles over the Four of Pentacles means that you were possessive and jealous over this relationship. Because what has happened is you have been hurt so much that you held jealousy inside. You had jealousy inside when it came to this relationship because you were trying to hold on to your family. You were trying to hold on to your family. And because of things that had happened, you had become jealous and envious of them. And when I say very jealous, there was just almost a very clingy nature to this. Now, here's the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands over the Four of Swords just tells me that you are in your feels. You don't give a flip. You don't want to hear from them. Want, whatever. Don't text. Don't call me. Don't DM me. Don't email me. Don't do it because you're not going to hear from me because you're taking the time out and contemplating. But what you're doing is trying to get things in order because could be moving on. I don't know, but you are trying to move on. But like I said, sometimes when you show people what you're about and you walk away from them, they come back to you. They try to get back with you. And you do love this person. But here's the Queen of Wands. Either you were a wifey or you have been with them for a long-term relationship. And like I said, this is not the first time you asked them to leave this woman. You have thought about this woman. This is not the first time you've been in this position, but this particular woman, you've been around for quite some time. And here's the Wheel. The Wheel of Fortune, which means that this is a relationship that was fated, something that you had to figure out. So let's see what my angel oracles have to say. Oh my. They said the situation will improve. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the situation will improve. Maybe you both had to learn a lesson. This is a fated relationship.